What is up, YouTube? That's here today. I'm back for more Pokemon VGC 2023 Regulation E ranked battles, and today we're busting out a team from a professional player. I think this player, their name is Scar. I have a link to all their content as well as like a write-up on this team and the Pokepaste for this team in the description of this video, so please go check it out. But I think they are a multiple times like worlds level player, and this is a really good team. You're gonna really want to go look at all the stats that this team has to offer because it's a very bulky Torn, it's a very bulky Lando, very bulky Amoonguss. I really like the Sitrus Amoonguss. This team is just so good. It uses all good tier 1 Pokemon, and this is the perfect team if you guys just want a standard team to get you guys to Master Ball that teaches you how to like value like board placement, speed control, and just general mechanics involved with being a good player. This is a good team to check out. What I really like about this team is that we have Sunny Day on the Tornadus, which we can use to immediately enable a Protosynthesis specs. Flutter main getting that +1, not +1, but a 1.3 boost to our special attack through the Protosynthesis. But also, we can go for Solar Beam Heatran. Actually, I've been using Solar Beam Heatran on this channel for a long time, even back with like Grassium Z Heatran. That was one of my techs back when Z-moves were a thing, and so it's always a really cool tech that I personally like using. So I found this rental on Twitter, and I was like, man, I have to give this team a shot. So I want to use as many Solar Beams as possible today, but I want to also, you know, use a little bit of the Water Ogerpon. I think it's a great partner for things like Heatran and Landorus with that Water Absorb, and I just think this is a very standard team that I would highly recommend for anyone that just wants to get some good wins on ladder and familiarize yourself with what good players are using. So think about checking out this team. Before we get into the games, though, I will say I'm going to be going to a double-header mid-season showdown where there's 2 mid-season showdowns back-to-back on Saturday or Sunday. This video is probably going up on YouTube on Monday, so I will probably have already completed those mid-seasons and gotten back by then. But last week I uploaded a video where I went over like a tournament review and went over every single round and talked about, you know, my thought process and my lead options versus every single opponent that I fought at the Premier Challenge that I won. Let me know if you want to see a video like that for the mid-seasons that I'll be going to. And if you do, I'll record one and upload it. So if that's something that interests you, let me know. And if it's not, just sit back, max, relax, and enjoy these games. We're going to go hopefully hit some Solar Beams. Wish me luck. Here we go. Oh my gosh, that team still has 2 of the Loyal 3. I haven't even really used the Loyal 3. I used one team that had Pheasant-Dippy in it from one of my Patrons. But other than that, I don't think I've really used Monkey-Dory or Okidogi yet. That being said, I think Landorus is good here. I think Heatran's good here. I think, what Tauros is that? That's Water Tauros, which I also think those Tauros forms are viable right now. They don't have any form of dynamic speed control, so I can just lead my Tornadus and be a bully. No, this is a slower, bulkier Tornadus, but it still will get the job done. I think another thing I could do is go like Tornadus Flutter. I don't think that that's actually incorrect with like Heatran. And then I'm thinking what mom we need to bring back. Probably Landorus. It feels weird. This feels so weird. I'm using a good team today, right? I'm using a team that I think won a tournament from like a really highly like established VGC player. I'm just using a rental that I found online. It feels so weird using good mons, you know? It feels so weird using mons that are actually good. You like, you mean I get to use like a whole team of like legendaries? You know, every once in a while it is fun just using the good rentals and going through the motions to make sure that you're still playing the game correctly. And against this sort of board, they can fake out with the Monkey Dory, but I feel like it's so risky to fake out with Monkey Dory against Tornadus because, like, I could just be Cloak. I selected this Tornadus in my first slot, which means I obviously know that Tornadus is a very important mon of the matchup. That being said, I don't even think that I need to Tailwind yet. I could just Protect here. I feel if you lose the Torn, you're going to be sad. I don't think I would lose the Torn to anything, though. I'm just going to click Sunny Day, as weird as that sounds, and go for... I think I'm just going to Power Gem. Do I want to do that? Is that important? This Flutter should still be outspeeding a Volk no matter what. If you have Steel Tera Monkey Dory, I'm proud of you, bro. I'm proud of you. Sunny Days up. No fake outs. Good play. Note that I also didn't trash toss my Flutter. I didn't want to get fake out on that slot either. So Protosynthesis is going to activate, I think, special attack boost. Yeah. And even if you are a if you got Charty Berry, wait, we just missed a Power Gem? Why is this Bright Powder Volk? Why is this Bright Powder Volk? Bright Powder Volk, why are we fighting against Bright Powder Volk? Note that I did not go Fairy Tale there on purpose. What the? Bright Powder Volk Corona? Can I just not, you know, I've lived so many full lives today, I think. first turn of the first game, we get Bright Powder Volcarona. They didn't go Water Tera or Dragon Tera, whatever they're doing here, Grass Tera. You still might die. I know you got a Quiver Dance off, but we still have to respect it. I can't believe we just got Bright Powdered on like the first turn of the game. That's like actually just ridiculously stupid. Here's our Tailwind, so we can guarantee that we still outspeed. Note that we have the delayed Tailwind, which is very nice. Heatran should be a great check into this thing. Finally, we hit a Power Gem. You still might die, bro. Oh, that's thick. Holy thickness. Wow. We're going to get double KO'd here. But I think Heatran's in a good spot. That must be like a heavy HP Spadef investment Quiver Dance Bulk. That's really, really cool. Heatran's great here, though. I think Heatran's fine. I could have swapped out, but like I wanted to make sure. Like if they didn't have a good Tera, like if they were double dipping a Fire Tera, you know, this is still fine. We have the check for the Monkey Dory here with the Landorus, unless they're sashed. And we have the Heatran check into... Well, we can also just like Tera Blast the Volk. I don't think that would be bad. I don't think it would be the worst thing in the world. Yeah, I should probably just do that. Think about what they would switch in. Is there Tera down? Water Tera Lando, maybe? Or Water Tera the... Ooh, that could be problematic. Yeah, we gotta respect this Volk. We're gonna do that. Heat Wave would probably KO the Monkey Dory, but Earth Power definitely would. I'm gonna go for the Heat Wave, just if I need a little bit more damage. Hopefully we don't miss our Tera Blast into the Bright Powder Volcarona. Oh my gosh, bro. What even is this real life? How is this even real life? I don't even get it, man. Tera Blast. We do get the hit. This should KO. They did not switch in an Intimidate user. So Volk should be going down. Yes, they have the ability to burn us with Flash Fire, or sorry, Flame Body, but I think we're fine. And then I like the choice I made to go for Heat Wave over Earth Power. It can go to Burn, which if they are sashed, can burn and break it. You know, looks like nothing happens here. We're gonna be fine. I don't think we died. Slanders is super thick. Yeah. Toxic Chain does happen though. Cool. So Toxic Chain happens. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I think Heatran's just in a great spot here. Heatran's really, really good. We see the Black Sludge Beams. They're super bulky. I don't think Earth Power would have taken them out though. So let's see. We should be able to get one more good value turn off with our Landorus. Rillaboom can't fake out both. I think we're just gonna Heat Wave again and throw the same attack into the Rillaboom slot. They already used their Tera. We outspeed the Monkey Dory with our Heatran. So like they want to be waiting out this Tailwind in the sunlight, but I don't think they really can. So let's just go for the big Tera Blast from this Rillaboom. They had to have sent that out for a reason. Actually, that means the right play here would be to target the Monkey Dory. The right play would be to target the Monkey Dory because if you fake outed my Landorus, sorry, my Heatran slot, we still want to get that guy off the board, right? This is the right play. This is the way. And if you fake out the Landorus, right, protect, hey, absolutely fine. We should just be able to Oko your Rilla here. Even if you're vested Rilla, I think a Heat Wave in the sun. Yeah, they went for the fake out. They're trying to go for like that plus the poison plus like, oh, did we just miss on somebody? They're trying to do all that plus like a Grassy Glide next turn. We get the KO. Heat Waves, Heatran. Oh my gosh, Rilla down for the count. Cool. Nice. Not bad. Not bad. And let's see. That guy's getting a little bit thick. I might have to Earth Power that thing. I don't want to miss the Heat Wave, you know? Let's see if the last mon has anything that can actually threaten Lando. Or if it's something that we can Solar Beam with our grassy terrain. Flutter, okay. Does this Heatran have Heavy Slam, or what's the other move that Heatran could have? Flash Cannon? Alright, I think you just Tera Blast the Monkey Dory, get that thing off the board. We have Flash Cannon, cool. That Flutter should not be able to break this Heatran. And we should be in a good spot. We don't even need to go for the Tera Blast into it. I don't want to have that Monkey Dory do anything weird at all. I can't believe this game started off with a Bright Powder miss. Guys, let me know, when was the last time you actually saw Bright Powder happen in one of your own games? I feel like almost every video we're getting at least one Bright Powder mon. And it's starting to make me question my faith in humanity. Bright Powder just shouldn't be a thing. Is that Sash Flutter too? Oh my gosh, this person has all of the best of one shenanigan tricks. They go for the Shadow Ball. We have vested Heatran. Like, our team got cheesed hard, but we are so standard. All the cheese in the world can't get him out of here. And so we're going to take these wins. Just barely. But we will be taking these. They shouldn't be able to break the Heatran, especially now that they got their, now that they got their Protosynthesis gone. Even like a crit Shadow Ball wouldn't take us out. So we're good. Battle was canceled. We take those wins. I never, ever, ever want to see a Bright Powder ever again. It's starting to make me question how many times, we don't see the Bright Powder where they actually do have it. I feel like everything could be Bright Powder now, and it's just making me question my thought process on every single move. Ugh, I don't want to think like that. Is that Cinderace? Is that with Cinderace, Inteleon, and Rilla? They're hitting me with... That's a straight, they're like, yes, I like a Galar Pokemon and a Alola Ninetales. And Tornadus. They're trying to get me with something here. They're trying to get me with something. What is the strat here? I'm thinking that they might be pledging. I'm trying to think of how we would be able to punish that. I wonder if I'm trying to remember what the way pledges work. If Water Pond would be able to soak up that pledge energy stuff, or if I just want to go like this. Because if you go pledge and I just kill the right user, you don't even get it up. That being said, I could just let you pledge and then just Heatran and win the game if you want to use like Ninetales, and Badmons. So that probably also does work. I don't hate Amoonguss here. But I don't think Amoonguss is, required for this one. I also don't think you want to go Lando. I think that we're probably just going to bring the good old-fashioned Water Pond here. It feels nice to use a Water Pond set that is good. I used the Water Pond the other day when I was using that Slowbro team, and it was just the same EV spread as my Rock Pond, which was just full speed, full attack. I don't think you can build Water Pond that way, so you go just a little bit of speed on... This one I think just has, 60 points to be able to outspeed base things in Tailwind, and then from there the rest is in, attack and bulk, which is how I think you should be using it. Let's see what they want to do here. They threatened the pledge. They threatened me with a good time, and they're not capitalizing on it. Now let's think about what we want to do here. I'm going to click the Sunny Day, and if they would like to click the Tauntarino button, we have Mental Herb, I think. Yep, there's our Mental Herb. And we also have Dark Terra. We have double ways to get around Taunt. Holy moly. I'm going to Sunny Day here. That means no stuff for you, and then we're just going to win. Oh my gosh, this game's over. This game's over. These good teams, they're literally built different. You're dead. Your mons are gone. Your Aurora Veil, I ain't never even heard of it. Your Tailwind, you should probably Tailwind, but you're probably going to Taunt or Tailwind. I don't care what you do. Sunny Day Ds, bro. We're faster in here. Are you Bleakwinding me? Good sir. Hello? Are you Bleakwinding me? What if they're slower than me in Rain Dancing or Snowscaping with Slowtorn? Dude, that would have been sick. They're actually clicking Bleakwind, but they're probably dead. Being able to see that, though, from, my position, leading this, being able to see that we immediately get the KO depending on their leads, that's so nice, right? That's sick. I thought they would be, Slowtorn. That actually seems kind of cool. Instead of, having to taunt other Weather Torns, you just, go for the slow Torn, speed reduce 0 speed Torn, and just put up the slowest Snowscape ever to guarantee that you have a priority Snowscape so you can Aurora Veil. That'd be actually really cool. Going against this, I think I'm just going to swap out the Flutter. I don't know if I want a Bleakwind. I will Tailwind, because they're probably going to trade Tailwinds. You might just run, bro. You might just run. I'm going to swap in the Heatran here. And then we just have the absolutely massive pin with Heat Wave. I could have went for a Dazzling Gleam to take out the Inteleon. I think Inteleon might protect this turn. Let's see what they do. Nope, no protect. Well, we should be able to outspeed the Inteleon here. Unless they're Tailwinding me back, but they're probably, attacking. Blizzard Inteleon. Holy moly. Not like this, bro. Ironhead, there it is. Cool. Nice. So Heat Wave's going to do it. Oh, dude. We can almost... Yeah, we can. I'm going to Solar Beam that Inteleon. I'm doing it. I'm clicking the buttons. Y'all can't stop me. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Solar Beam Heatran. This Inteleon ain't ever even heard of it, bro. Ain't ever even heard of it. The one and only Solar Beam Heatran. This is the coolest thing anyone's ever seen. You can totally go Tera. What Tera are they going to go, Rock? Oh, your Tera. This is Dragon. Fighting! Oh, man. They're going to try and hit my Heatran. They're going to take super effective Bleakwind. Okay. Yeah, go nuts, bro. Bleakwind, who are we missing on? Inteleon. Ah, never lucky. Never lucky. Double miss. Oh, my gosh. I hope they don't have Bright Powders. All right, Solar Beam D's. Absorbing the light. Remember, we set the sun with the Tornadus, right? So we get to go immediately into Solar Beam. Oh my gosh, we just OHKO'd the entire with a Solar Beam, dude. Oh, this is the coolest team ever. And now the Corviknight has a weakness to Flutter Mane, so we just win. But they got that stab body press. And it's not even enough. Heatran built different. You know what? You know what's better than one Solar Beam? 2 Solar Beams. This is it doesn't miss, so we take those wins. We take those wins. Battle was canceled, dude. This game was sick. This team just wins. This team just wins. Try out the rental. Check out the Pokepaste. This team is nuts. What even is that? Is this gonna be Scarf Ape? Dude, I like what they're doing. I like what they're doing. Let's be honest and call it what it is. I think what they're doing is cool. I don't really want to lead Landorus into this, even though Landorus would be able to outspeed an Ape. If that was like a Scarf Ape full speed Timid, it would outspeed our Adamant Scarf Landorus. So I don't even want to deal with that. I think we would probably just be better off in almost every single situation just going like Amoonguss here. Amoonguss can redirect almost all those Mons. From there, I think like Water Pond is a good check to the Rock Pond. And then from there, I think like a Flutter to close things out. I don't know if we need Heatran here. I don't really like Heatran. What Tera do we have? I just want to make sure. Fairy. Yeah, I don't really like that versus Treads. I think I'm just going to bring the Lando in the back because, like, at the end of the day, even though they do have the Annihilate, like, Annihilate does take damage from Lando, and we just need to confirm that it's not Scarfed. And then from there, like, Treads takes big ground damage, Toxapex takes big ground damage. A lot of their mons take big damage from Lando in varying degrees. I think also having Lando in the back is just very, very nice. It's a bulky Lando too, so like we can pivot in, soak some damage, go for Pollen Puffs with Amoonguss, weave in and out with like our Regenerator. There's so many cool things this team can do right if played well. And against this sort of lead, like, is that booster speed, right? Should be booster speed. So we can assume that they're going to set the electric terrain here. I would say. I'm actually going to Spore this Thundurus. And, I'm going to Swords Dance. I don't know if we need to be Swords Dance in here. I don't know if we need to, but I would say there's a good chance if I was them, I'd be clicking. Oh, actually, would you click the electric terrain? You already got your booster. Either way, what are you gonna do? You're gonna taunt, right? Yeah, they're not gonna electric terrain. They already got the booster. They don't need it. They could click Wild Bolt. Why are they switching? They just wasted the booster. Okay. Yo, this guy's next level. Is this like Vital Spirit Ape? Pex. Okay. Sub. At least he's not bright powdering me, bro. But still, what is this? What is this like? Next level, like, stuff that we're seeing out here. I can't even believe it. I can't even actually believe all this stuff that we're seeing here. Spore gets blocked. It's a really good play from our opponent. I don't really think we care, though. Like, I'm going to Spore the same slot. If they want to go for the Protect play, they can. This will be breaking their sub. I'm going to go with the Horn Leech because I know we still break it. And if they go for, like, a Wild Bolt Storm, they're faster than we are. They want to restore a little bit of health if we can. And we want to get that guy asleep. We want to get that thing asleep. Thunderbolt's completely, totally fine. Like I said, we're going to be able to restore some of this health with our Horn Leech. So we're going to be able to break up their sub, hit that Sleep Powder, not really care that much about their Pex. Even if their Pex wants to put like an Infest, like a Toxic or something like weird up, we can just side Pollen Puff ourselves for days, go for Horn Leech to restore big amounts of health that way. Like, we take that. That's an extra like 20 health. We take those all the way to the bank. Infestation, good play. We can't switch out the Amoonguss now to reactivate, you know, all those different things here. I wonder what our Tera is on Amoonguss. If we have Ghost Tera, we should be able to switch through Infest if we have Ghost Tera, I think. Because you can't trap ghosts. But Thundurus is asleep, which is great. And I just want to see what our Tera is. We have Water Tera. Okay. I think I'm just going to Spore the Pex. Because we were faster last turn. This Amoonguss is also not 0 speed reduced. And we're just going to go bonk. Big bonk. We don't even need to go into the Toxapex. Bonk. SD baby. That's one down. Cool beans. No crits yet, though. Infestation. Oh, were they faster? They might have been faster. It doesn't really matter. They're going to bed here. And that's absolutely fine with me. Or not. They're goggles. Oh, they're goggles. All right, so it doesn't even matter if I wanted to Rage Powder here. That's dangerous. That is really dangerous. Infestation there. You know what's funny? It's weird that people are using Infestation Toxapex. It's weird that people are using this. Like, that's my tech. They don't even know they're playing against me because I'm on my ult, but, like, I'm the one that created that. What is it, like, 5, 6 years ago, I was making the content for it. I made the content. I made the teams. Those teams went out and top cut, or I don't know if Josh top cut with it, but he took it to a bunch of regionals, built like a whole season around it, and it's just crazy that. Actually, I'm gonna do this. Yeah, it's just so crazy, you know, that now they're hitting me with my own tech. I don't know if they want a speed tie there. I really don't. They get a crit there. They get the crit. Of course they do. There's no reason to spore that thing because, again, it still is a grass type. We're just trying to break the sturdy on that guy. And we're good to go. Nice. Note that we didn't want to side pollen buff. I didn't think it was worth it going for the spiky shield there. That's good damage. That's some great damage. So we should be able to just bring out something that outspeeds that and be fine. I don't dislike Landorus here. Let me think about this, though. If I were to go Landorus here, that would be really nice. Because we're going to eventually have to break that Pex. Yeah, let's think about how I want to do this. Intimidate there is super nice. I'm actually going to Spore that same slot because I think they're going to switch. So I'm going to Spore here. They're going to swap, and I'm going to Stomping Tantrum this guy. Because they just got intimidated. They are pinned by the Lando. Yes, they could stay in Spiky Shield, but like Amoonguss doesn't really lose anything from that. They also haven't terastallized yet, but I think we're still in a good spot. Spiky Shield, absolutely fine. Yeah, I'm not losing anything by doing this, you know? Because then next turn, even if like I don't get the damage I want here, Baneful Bunker, I don't think we make contact with Stomping Tantrum, so we shouldn't get poisoned. But because Stomping Tantrum is going to fail, it's going to deal double damage next turn, which means we're going to be able to KO that Pex. Which means next turn, what we actually want to do, we do get poisoned. Unlucky. It's not Stomping Tantrum. What's that move? What's the other move? Is it High Horsepower? One of those doesn't make contact, I think. But we should be able to actually just double into the Amoonguss, the Toxapex this turn, because that's the slot that should be switching, because now we deal double damage. So we're in a good spot. We're in a great spot, because also the Ogerpon, if they just leave it in, it would get, well, I'm not going to say it would get spored, because it's an Ogerpon, but if they went like Rock Tera too, it would, it'd be big sad. So we're in just a fine spot here. Again, I think that this will get the KO. It's so hard to say. We just get that guy off the board. This is fine. I think the Pex is probably switching. They don't want to lose it, right? They could terastallize it, I guess. Okay. So what if we take out the Pex and they go Rock Tera on that Ogerpon and doesn't lose it, bro? Okay, they're terastallizing. Cool. They have Bug Tera. Nice, nice, nice. Good play from them. I'm really, like, going all in with the Lando here. So I like what they're doing, but also now they take fairy damage. So we're in a good spot. We don't do, like, any damage there, like, at all. I hopefully they don't crit our Landorus. Okay, they didn't even go with the Bonk Hammer. Cool, cool. This is absolutely fine. So next turn, what we're going to do is we're going to side Pollen Puff on their double defensive play. I think we're still fine. Yeah, it does not matter. It's a lot of dot damage, but I think if you're unexperienced in this situation, you can... I'm not going to say let the game get away from you, but, like, the game can look, like, so much more oppressive than it really is. And in reality, like, their board will lose to Flutter. Man, they've shown Infestation, Bunker. They probably do have Wide Guard. So that means I might just want to, like, Moonblast their teammate every single time. But yeah, we're going to go for, let me see if I'm still infested here. I'm not. I can swap out this Amoonguss if I feel like it. I definitely can. I'm going to go for the Pollen Puff, though, so my Landorus doesn't die. So we're going to side Pollen Puff. They're going to go for the double Protect. That's going to be completely okay. Stomping Tantrum is fine. Landorus is probably going to die after a couple turns, but I think we're in a good spot. Oh, Stomping Tantrum. Cool. Big damage. That's great damage. This definitely puts it within range for Dazzling Gleam. Note that we have not died yet. They're respecting the Lando spot, too. There's the Infest into the Amoonguss, probably. Yes. Cool. Yeah, Amoonguss doesn't care. Amoonguss cares not. Lando might die this turn, but you see how, like, we're in a great spot being able to, like, cap this Lando off, like, every single turn. Yes, we take, like, Poison. Yes, we take Infestation, but now we, like, outspeed their Ogerpon, and we have the ability to go for, like, more Pollen Puffs every single turn. So we shouldn't really be that pinned, I think. Yeah, we're fine. So Pollen Puff here. They got a little bit too much health out of that. Let me just check some stuff. Last turn bound. It's think it's okay. They got a lot of health back from that Horn Leech, actually. I didn't like that. Spike of Shield's absolutely fine. Nothing wrong with that. Let's see if they can actually do anything specific to Lando. If we actually don't have to lose our Lando here, we can just swap it out and bring it back in. Bring in the Flutter, go for like a... Let's see, what would they even do? Let's see how much damage this does, by the way. They're trying to do a lot here. Ah, they don't get it. They almost got it. They almost had it. They almost had it. But we're good. We're holding on for dear life. Big Pollen Puff energy. Yeah, and I think Flutter can probably just one-shot that Pex. So let's think about what we want to do here. This is the last turn of the binding, I think. Yeah, probably. So let's just do the exact same play. I kind of want to just go for a Spore, though. Like, into whatever new slots are coming in. I'll just go for the same Pollen Puff play. And I hope this can just KO, but I don't think it does. Orlando only has, like, Quick Attack. Quick Attack Ogerpon. Wow. You don't see that one that frequently. Yeah, it was going to do double damage on the Stomping Tantrum because it failed last turn. Infestation is going to do its best here. And Lando holds. Now, every single time you're using Infestation, you're also not, like, refreshing it. It has a set amount of time, so I should be freed either this turn or next turn, which means I can swap in my Flutter and do some stuff, which means I can, like, swap out my Flutter, go for, like, a Rage Powder, lose the Amoonguss, then have a board where I re-bring out my Landorus, can Terastallize, and have Flutter and just pin their board with, like, a big Tera Blast from the Landorus and, like, a Moonblast, and we should be good to go. So let's see what their Mons are. See Annihilate? I don't want to see Annihilate, but, like, we'll see. Oh, yeah, it's this thing. I forgot about this guy. Yeah, this might be our last turn bound. All right. But we are faster than they are, and they already have Terrad, so, like, just gonna side Pollen Puff for days. And you know, should I actually just throw like 2 attacks into that guy? No, I think this is fine. It shouldn't get the KO, but I think Flutter just wins the game from here. Yeah, Flutter wins the game from here. Ice Spinner. Okay. Not bad. I should have just spored that slot, though. I should have doubled into that slot with Spore. And, yeah, I should have. Misplay for me. What would have been the situation where that would have been bad? If I do that and they protect, next turn they get OHKO'd by Stomping Tantrum. And if I do that and they kill Lando, they get Eat Spored. If they protect, they can't really do any damage. I should have definitely went for the Spore there. 100% my fault. That being said, I do still think that we win. It's just going to take a couple turns. You do not want to use Dazzling Gleam here. You want to just use Moonblast or Shadow Ball. I think either of those are solid options. I think Moonblast will take it out. That thing is a steel... What? It's a steel ground type. So we're just going to go... We're actually going to... Oh, that's fine. We're faster. Yep. Damage. Show me that Wide Guard. I know you got it. You got Baneful Bunker. You got Infestation. You probably have like Wide Guard and Recover. I want to see that Wide Guard. I want to see the Wide Guard. I know it's there. I know it's there. There's the Protect. Or they go in for the Infest turn and then they would Wide Guard. It's not bad. I think the Flutter just one-shots that Toxapex when I decide to hit it, by the way. So let's see what they got. Goggles Pex too. So we resist the Infest. And they did have Protect on that thing, so they could have done that last turn. But yeah, I should have just went for the Spore. Oh well. But Flutter should be able to like block this. And we outspeed here. Get those big wins. Let's see what they got. They go for Double Protect. The right play is Double Protect. At this point in the game, the right play is Double Protect to elongate the amount of time that I'm having to take that Infestation damage. But because they don't have the Binding Band, like, I'm not really threatened. That's another reason why, like, we just took that game, like, so, like, casually. Even though it's a ranked game. We were not really threatened by anything. But I want to see if they go for the Double Protect. No Double Protect. They're going to lose this guy, and then next turn, they're going to eventually lose the Pex. Let's see, if they have, like, some other move, this is the turn to use it. I do not think they do. There's the Recover, yeah. They'll go for a Recover here. And they're going to try and, like, wall us out with, like, Recover plus, like, Baneful Bunkers to do the dot damage, but I think we do like well over half with this Moonblast because they lost their poison typing. I should have just used Power Gem. There's the Bunker. Again, this is fine. We're not going to get poisoned. Bunker only works on, I think, moves that make contact. I think that's how it works. You have to make contact with the Bunker. There are special attack moves, though, that do make contact, like Grass Knot. So we're just taking a little bit of damage every single turn. We're taking half of our HP. So this turn, they're going to pop a Recover. Did we just get the one-shot? Do we get the one-shot? Survey says Moonblast D's. Moonblast, Fairy, Tera, Specs, Flutter Main. We're not full special attack. Oh, we got the crit, though! Oh, we take this all the way to the bank. We didn't need it. Eventually, the Infestation was going to wear off, and they were going to have to reapply it, and you can't use Baneful Bunker, and you can't use Recover while you're reapplying your Infestation, so that would have been the turn that we won. But we take those wins all the way to the bank. I'm going to lead Amoonguss, but I'm not going to lead with Amoonguss in the first slot. I think whenever you're picking, the biggest tell that separates, like, beginners and, like, experienced players is, like, you always want to say, I need this Pokemon. This is a really important one, so I'm going to select that one first. And so people know that, and they see, like, the importance that you put on that Pokemon that's selected in your first slot. You know, that's going to be our left, but on the opponents, that's our right, their left. So we're going to select Amoonguss, but we're going to select it second, even though we know we need Amoonguss to be able to spore the Iron Hands, spore the Torkoal. It's good against Flutter, so we know that we need Amoonguss here. But we don't need to, like, lead with it. I think that, like, Flutter Amoonguss is very good, because it says, like, hey, you gotta be this tall to ride, you gotta be this or this or this. We could also just lead Heatran. I like Heatran, actually, as a lead. I like Tornadus as a lead, too. I like the Wellspring Mask here, too. They're all solid options. I think I'm gonna lead Heatran and then Amoonguss, and then I'm gonna bring my Tornadus to get some speed control, and then I'm gonna try and close the game out with my Flutter Main, probably having to Shadow Ball out the Empoleon. So that's the idea for this core. And so they're going to see this, and then if they're good, if they're, I don't know, maybe I'm in my head too much, but like, they might not think of, like, Amoonguss is like that problematic. If anything, they're going to see Amoonguss in that second slot and think that I'm using Amoonguss just to redirect, and that the real good Pokemon is, I think, the Heatran slot. They're like, oh, he's Heatran, he's going to go redirection, and like, he's going to do all these things, and like, I'm not going to do any of that. I'm going to hard switch in. Let me think about what I want to do here. We have Fairy Tera with no Tera Blast. Big sad. Do I care about this? Let's think about what they're doing here. Are they taunting or bleak-winding? I think that's a big thing here. Also, does my Moonblast have Dark Tera? No, we have Water. Ooh, we just redirect forever then. Yeah, cool, that works. Yeah, I'm just gonna click Heat Wave and redirect with our Water Tera Amoonguss. And if you want to go for a taunt, that's fine. Next turn we might take a pivot. We might get a burn. But yeah, like I said, Amoonguss is the key to winning this matchup. I think they still have a Flutter back there somewhere. But yeah, Water Tera Amoonguss is just a huge bully. And let's see if they even have the taunt. That's, like, I think a big thing about it. Do you have the taunt? Or are you going Rain Dance? Bleakwind. Just raw Bleakwinds. That's okay. Amoonguss soaks those. We also have Sitrus on the Amoonguss, so we're really thick. Speed drop on our Amoonguss. Ice Spinner. Yo, we are an Amoonguss. And so I'm assuming that that Heatran is now locked into that move. Usually Heatrans are choiced. And so now what we're going to do is we're going to... Actually, I'm just going to Flash Cannon out your Tornadus. And I'm just going to protect here. No, I'm going to Spore your Urshi. I can get away with it. We have the Sitrus Berry to eat the Bleakwind. And I don't think that they have... Also, if you had Surging Strikes, right? If you had Surging Strikes, and you want to use it on the Heatran, I'm still going to put you to sleep, and that's fine. We just wanted to do some damage into those two. But yeah, I need to get this Amoonguss off the board so I can utilize its Regenerator ability relatively soon. I'm really a big fan of this, the Sitrus Amoonguss. So good right now. Going Big Tera, no Kara. Water Tera. Yeah, you could totally like go after this Heatran. 100%. Like, go after it. I think that you should be Scarfed, though. Am I wrong? There's the Rain Dance. Alright, tell me I'm wrong here. Tell me I'm wrong. You have the Surging Strikes. Hey, go nuts. I cannot stop you here. What do you want? That's Sitrus. Sitrus Amoonguss busted. Tell me I'm wrong. They went for Ice Spinner turn 1. So that means their moveset would be Detect, Ice Spinner, Close Combat, and Surging Strikes. That's just so weird. It's not even bad, right? It's not even bad. I just think it's different. It's a little bit weird, right? We're going to get a lot of damage here. They're like, huh, oh, mitigate the damage from your fire attack. I wish that would have KO'd. We get a big spore here. We get what we in the biz call one of those big spores. The big spores. And we're going to swap this Amoonguss out. Is there anything really worth going for here? They're going to Bleakwind. I could soak that with the Torn. Yeah, Heat Wave's fine. We'll still KO the Torn with a Heat Wave even in the rain. And Heat Waves can burn any hands they want to swap in here. Yeah, this is fine. As long as we hit the Torn, we're in a good spot. This is their one turn to Tailwind, by the way. If they are clicking Bleakwind, they're not even going to get a chance to do that. There's the Bleakwind. Nice play. Maybe I should have Flash Cannoned. Speed drop on my Heatran sucks. They have to be asleep on that Urshi this turn. That was a guaranteed sleep. Nice. Perfect. Amoonguss got the Regenerator proc. It sucks that we got put on the speed drop there, but now we can go Sunny Day Solar Beam. Sunny Day Solar Beam. Yo. Oh, dude, it's about to be out here. Empoleon. Okay. Yeah, Sunny Day. We call this the good old-fashioned Sunny Day Despair. All right, let's see. Rain 3 turns. Yeah, I'm going to do it. I'm doing it. I'm totally doing it. Solar Beam D's, bro. Yo. We do not want to Bleakwind this Empoleon to get proc competitive procs. We just want to go after the Empoleon, and then we'll utilize, like, Amoonguss. Again, Amoonguss was the key to win this matchup the whole time, in my opinion. They are still asleep on that Urshi. Thank goodness. Even if they weren't, I think we're fine. Dude, I'm helping them out with that Surf. Mitigating their damage right there. Critical hit. They crit their own Urshi. Solar Beam. And then what is the last one? Probably Flutter. So we're probably going to do like a fade away Tailwind or something. I think because of our speed drop, we will not outspeed the Flutter. But like Tailwind plus Flash Cannon would be able to take it out unless it's sashed, probably. This team is just so good. It feels so good to, like I said, use good Pokemon and not use like what we were using like Komala the other day. Houndoom. Trying to make like Slowbro work. Oh, it's Hands. Hands a good Pokemon. Yeah. Against Hands. Booster Hands. What the heck? Attack boosting Booster Hands. Wow. Okay, so I'm just going to go Heat Wave then. And I don't necessarily need to Tailwind any of these. But I don't really want to Bleakwind. I will Bleakwind though. I mean, at this point, I don't really care if I get a stat drop. Battle was canceled. We're going to take these wins all the way to the bank. We saw it all 4 of our mons. We saw the Flutter in the back. Guys, think about checking out this team. Think about checking out the description where I post the Pokepaste so you can see all the stats. It's really important to know the stats for this team as well as the links to the creator of this team and where I found it. So thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this little video where I used a little bit more serious team. And other than that, peace out, and I'll see you guys next time.